Our lesson today will be about factoring trinomials. Remember, factors are things that multiply to be a number. For instance, 2 of the factors of 12 are 3 and 4 because they multiply to be 12. Today we're going to factor trinomials. Here's a trinomial, and we want to find the 2 binomials that multiply together to equal this trinomial. If you remember, we'll get set for our 2 binomials. We know we have to do the first 2 in each parenthesis to equal x squared. So the square root of x squared is x and x. The last 2 have to equal 20. We need to multiply to equal 20, but remembering from FOILing that our outsides and our insides add together to be the 9. So we need to find 2 numbers that multiply to be 20, but add to be positive 9. Let's make a chart. The factors that multiply to be 20 are 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Considering our 20 as a positive number, we know both of our factors have to be both positive or both negative. In this case, we need them both to be positive so that when I add a positive plus a positive, I get positive 9. In these 3 possibilities, the 2 that multiply to be 20 but add to be 9 are 4 and 5, both being positive numbers. So I place those here and here. So these are the 2 binomials that multiply to be this trinomial. If you want to check, you can FOIL it out. This one is quite similar because we start and end with the same number, except this time the 20 is negative and the middle term is a negative 1. Remember, there's a 1 here if you don't see a number. So when I set up my parentheses, I still have x in the first location, but since I need a negative 20 this time, I'll go back to my same chart. I need to make the 20 negative, and I need them to add to be a negative 1. It's still 4 and 5, but this time our 5 needs to be negative, because 4 times negative 5 equals negative 20, which is what I'm looking for, and 4 plus negative 5 equals negative 1, which is what I'm looking for here. So in this case, I need a positive 4 and a negative 5. If I FOIL this back out to check, let's check this one. First, x times x is x squared. Then we have our outsides, x times negative 5. Insides, 4 times x. And last, positive 4 times negative 5, it's negative 20. Collecting our like terms, x squared minus x minus 20. This is what we started with, which tells us we got the right answer.